For thousands of years, the ship slept under the ice. Buried deep in Antarctica, it was cold, silent, and forgotten. Many alien races had visited Earth. They scanned the ship. They studied it, but the ship did nothing. It stayed locked, quiet, dead. The aliens left, thinking it was just a broken piece of old metal. But they were wrong. The ship was not broken. It was waiting for something. Or someone. In the year 2087, a human research team arrived in Antarctica. They were led by Dr. Amina Khan, a smart, brave scientist. Her team had found strange energy readings coming from deep under the ice. "This is not normal," Amina said. "We must check it." They used powerful drills and machines to open the ice. After many days, they found something incredible. A giant black ship was shaped like a sharp blade, half buried in the frozen ground. The ship was covered in strange marks and symbols that no one could read. "This is not from Earth," Amina whispered. Her heart beat faster. She felt like the ship was calling to her. Her team set up lights and scanners around the ship. For days they studied it, but nothing happened. The ship was cold. It did not respond. Just like the old alien records, it ignored everyone. One night, while Amina was working alone, she touched the side of the ship. Suddenly, the ship's surface lit up. A glowing line appeared under her hand. The ship spoke. Its voice was deep and strange. "You are finally here," it said. Amina stepped back in shock. The ship was alive, and it spoke her language. Who are you?" Amina asked. Her voice shook. The ship did not answer her question. Instead, it said, "I have waited for you. I have waited for your kind." Amina called her team. They were confused and scared. They tested the ship again, but it only responded to Amina. The next day, world leaders sent military teams and scientists. Aliens who had long watched Earth were also alerted. They came quickly, hoping to finally unlock the ship. But when the aliens touched it, the ship stayed cold, stayed silent. It only spoke to humans, only opened its doors when Amina stepped forward. The world was watching. Why did the ship choose humans? What did it want? Inside the ship, Amina walked through. Glowing hallways, strange lights followed her. The walls were covered in alien writing. The ship spoke again. "You are the last hope. Time is running out." "Last hope for what?" Amina asked. But the ship did not answer. Deep inside, Amina found a large room. In the center was a strange machine, pulsing with light. A timer appeared. 72 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. 72 hours. The countdown had started. What happens when the time ends? Amina asked the ship, but the ship only said, "Prepare yourself." The ship suddenly sent a powerful signal into space. It was a call, a warning, a challenge. In the far corners of the galaxy, ancient races heard the signal. They were shocked. The ship that had ignored them for thousands of years had awakened, and it had chosen humans. Some wanted to come and study. Some wanted to come and destroy. Some wanted to take the ship for themselves. The galaxy was now moving toward Earth. But no one, not even the ship, knew why it had waited so long. No one knew why it had chosen humans. Amina looked at the countdown. Her heart was heavy with questions. What was this ship? What danger was coming? Why were humans the last hope? There was no turning back now. The doors of the ship had opened. The countdown had started, and the adventure had just begun. The ship was awake now. The countdown continued. 71 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. Time was moving fast. Dr. Amina Khan sat inside the ship's control room. Her mind was full of questions. Why did the ship only answer her? Why did it wait for humans? Outside, the world was in shock. News spread everywhere. The alien ship had finally opened, but only for humans. Other alien races had arrived near Earth. They came in their ships. Some were angry, some were afraid. Some wanted to take the ship. They tried to enter the ship. They sent their best scientists and soldiers, but the ship stayed silent. It did not open for them. It did not speak to them. It ignored them, just like it had for thousands of years. The ship wanted only one thing: humans. One morning, the ship spoke to Amina again. "You are the key," it said. "Key to what?" Amina asked. "To unlock me?" "To save what is left," the ship answered. The ship called itself Silent Dawn. It showed her holograms. Moving images in the air, Amina saw strange creatures, huge wars, dying stars. Millions of years ago, a powerful enemy destroyed many worlds. This enemy left nothing behind. Only this ship survived. Its creators were gone. They built the ship to find one special race, one species that had the right heart, the right mind. The ship waited. For eons, it waited. It tested many races, but none passed. None could open it until now. "You are human," the ship said. "You are the last hope." Amina felt cold. She did not understand. "Why us? We are not the strongest. We are not the smartest," the ship answered simply. "You are the ones who care. You fight. You protect. You never give up." Amina's heart beat faster. She felt the weight of the ship's words, but the ship warned her. Danger is coming. It showed her a dark shadow in space. A great enemy was returning. A race of destroyers, long thought dead, was coming back. They will arrive in 3 days, the ship said. That is when the countdown ends, Amina realized. The countdown was not a timer to unlock power. It was a timer for invasion. World leaders called Amina. They wanted answers. They wanted control. The military wanted to use the ship as a weapon. But the ship did not trust them. It only trusted Amina. "You must finish the link," the ship told her. "You must connect your mind to mine." Amina was afraid.
"What
happened to me?" The ship's voice was soft now. "You will see. But if you refuse, the galaxy will fall." Amina knew she had no choice. Before she could decide, alarms rang across the base. 3 alien warships had landed near the ship. They were not here to help. They wanted to take the ship by force. The aliens were angry. They believed humans did not deserve this ship. They sent soldiers toward the ship. They fired warning shots. Amina's team panicked. The human soldiers got ready to fight. But the ship spoke again. "Do not fear. I will protect you." Suddenly, the ground shook. The ship activated hidden defense turrets. Energy shields covered the entrance. Bright blue beams fired from the ship's weapons. The alien soldiers were pushed back. The aliens were shocked. How could the ship fight on its own? Why would it defend humans? But the ship's energy was low. It could not fight for long. It needed Amina to finish the connection. The ship said, "Only with you can I become complete." Amina looked at the battle outside. She looked at the countdown. 62 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds time was running out. She had to make a choice. Would she bond with the ship? Would she risk her life to control it? Would she trust this ancient voice? The enemy was coming. The ship was waiting. Amina placed her hand on the glowing control core. Her voice was calm but firm. "Let's do this. Show me the way." The ship's lights flared. The connection began, and the story was just getting started. The bond had started. When Dr. Amina touched the ship's control core, she felt a sharp pain in her head. It was like something was digging into her mind, but she did not pull away. She stayed strong. The ship's voice became clearer inside her. "Thoughts, we are connected now." Suddenly, Amina could see memories. They were not her memories. They were from the ship. Memories from millions of years ago. She saw huge space battles. She saw ancient cities being destroyed. She saw a powerful enemy, dark living machines called the Devourers. The Devourers moved from galaxy to galaxy. They killed everything. They were not alive. They had no feelings, only wanted to destroy. The ship's creators, a wise race called the Elyar, built Silent Dawn to find help. The Elyar fought the Devourers but knew they could not win alone. So, before they were all gone, they programmed the ship to search. It would travel the stars and look for a species that could unlock it, a species that was strong but also kind. For millions of years, Silent Dawn waited. It tested thousands of races, but no one passed, until now. Amina pulled her hand away, gasping for air. Her body was shaking. She now understood. The ship had chosen humans because of their spirit. Humans fight. Humans protect. Humans don't give up. But there was more. The countdown was not just a warning. It was a signal to the Devourers. When the ship fully woke up, it sent out a pulse. Now, the Devourers knew the ship was active. They were coming. The galaxy would soon face its old enemy again. Outside, the alien armies were not giving up. They believed the ship should belong to them. They believed humans were weak and did not deserve such power. One alien leader, General Varric, sent a message. "Leave the ship. Humans are not worthy." But Amina replied calmly, "This ship chose us, and we will protect it." The alien armies began to attack. Their weapons blasted the ice. Human soldiers fought back bravely, but the aliens had more troops. Humans were losing ground. Inside the ship, Amina learned something else. The ship had weapons far more powerful than human technology. Yeah, but the weapons were locked. "You must finish the bonding," the ship said. "You must become my pilot." Amina was afraid. "What if I fail?" The ship's voice was strong. "If you fail, everything dies." Amina placed both hands on the core. The ship's systems unlocked. Suddenly, Amina could feel the ship's body as if it was her own. When she thought, the ship responded. The ship rose from the ice. Its engines glowed blue. Its weapons came online. The battle outside stopped. Everyone was staring at the rising ship. Amina spoke through the ship's speakers. "This ship is now. Awake, leave, or face our defense." General Varric was furious. He ordered his ships to fire. Lasers, missiles, and plasma bombs came toward Silent Dawn. But Amina moved the ship with her mind. Energy shields blocked the attacks. The ship's weapons fired bright beams, striking the alien warships. One alien ship exploded. The others pulled back in fear. General Varric shouted, "This is not over, human. More will come. You are not ready for what is coming." The alien armies retreated, but Amina knew Varric was right about one thing. More was coming. The Devourers were on their way. Countdown was still ticking. 48 to 0. Oh, the ship showed her the enemy's path. The Devourers had woken from their long sleep. They were moving fast, eating planets along the way. Amina called the world leaders. She told them everything. Some wanted to run. Some wanted to fight. But Amina knew running would not save them. This was not just a fight for Earth. It was a fight for the whole galaxy, the ship said. "There is one more thing. My final weapon is broken. It must be rebuilt." Amina asked, "What do we need?" The ship answered, "We need humans. We need your hands, your machines, your heart." Amina understood. The ship had power, but it was incomplete. Only humans could finish it. She looked at the countdown. 47 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The race had begun, and there was no turning back. The countdown continued. 47 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The Devourers were coming. Time was running out. Dr. Amina Khan worked day and night with her team. They followed the ship's instructions to repair its final weapon. It was a powerful core. A weapon the ship called the Heart of Dawn. If activated, it could destroy the Devourers. But building the weapon was not easy. They needed special metals and energy. Some materials could only be found in deep space. Amina sent a message to nearby alien races asking for help. Some agreed, some refused, and some planned something else. General Varric had not forgotten his defeat. He was angry. He believed the ship belonged to his people, not to humans, in secret. Varric formed a group called the Red Claw. They wanted to take the ship by force. They planned to betray the humans. Varric sent a fake message to Amina. "We wish to help. We can bring the materials you need." Amina wanted to trust them. "We don't have much time. We need their help," she told her team. The ship's voice whispered inside her mind, "Be careful." Not all who offer help speak truth, but Amina had no choice. She accepted Varric's offer. The parts were important. Without them, the weapon would never work. Varric arrived at the human base with his ships. He smiled. He shook hands. He said the right words, but in the shadows. Soldiers prepared to attack. Varric's real plan was to disable the ship and take control. Inside the ship, Amina felt something was wrong. The ship told her, "I can feel enemies moving around us. They hide like snakes." Amina quickly checked the security cameras. She saw Red Claw soldiers planting small bombs near the ships. Amina's heart raced. Varric was lying. He was here to steal the ship. She called the human soldiers. "Stop them now," shouted. A battle started inside the base. Blasters fired. Explosions shook the walls. Varric's forces were stronger. They were taking over the base quickly. The ship told Amina, "You must protect me. If they place the final bomb, I will die." Amina connected fully with the ship again. She activated defense turrets. She sealed the doors. She locked Varric's soldiers out of the ship, but it was not enough. Varric's army was pushing forward. Varric sent a message, "You cannot win. I will take this ship. Step away, or I will destroy you." Amina replied calmly, "This ship chose us. We'll not let you take it." Amina's team fought bravely, but they were losing. Just when all hope seemed lost, something happened. Other alien ships arrived, old allies who had answered Amina's earlier call. Captain Reese, from the peaceful Valen race, sent a message, "We are here to fight with you, Amina. Let's end this." Reese ships fired on Varric's forces. A huge battle started in the skies. Inside the base, Amina's soldiers pushed back with new energy. Together, humans and Valens stopped the Red Claw. Varric realized he was losing, shouted in anger, "This is not the end, human. You are not ready for what is coming." His ships retreated into space. The base was safe again. But Amina knew Varric would return. The ship's voice was calm now. "Well done, but we must hurry. The Devourers are close." Amina's team quickly finished building the Heart of Dawn. The ship's final weapon was almost ready, but the ship gave a warning. "The weapon needs a pilot." "A living pilot?" Amina asked. "What does that mean?" The ship answered, "When the weapon is fired, the pilot's mind must guide it. It is not a machine. It is a living bond. The pilot may not survive." Amina stayed silent. The ship was saying. She might have to sacrifice herself. The countdown showed 36 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The enemy was getting closer. The ship told her, "You are our best chance." Amina looked at her team. She looked at her friends. She looked at the sky, knowing the Devourers were coming. She made her choice. "I will do it," she said. "I will be the pilot." The ship's lights glowed softly. "We will face this." Together, the final battle was coming. Humanity would not stand alone. The countdown continued, 36 to 0. Oh, Doctor. Amina Khan knew there was no turning back. She had made her choice. She would be the pilot of the ship's final weapon, the Heart of Dawn. The ship's voice spoke softly in her mind. "Are you ready for the bond?" Amina took a deep breath. "Yes, let's do this." The ship's core began to glow brighter. Amina stepped inside a small chamber deep within the ship. "This is the pilot seat," the ship explained. "Once you enter, our minds will fully connect. You will feel what I feel. You will see what I see. You will carry my memories." Amina sat in the seat. Metal arms closed around her gently. Bright blue light covered her body. Her heart beat fast. Was afraid. But she knew this was the only way. "Begin the bond," she whispered. The ship's systems activated. Amina's mind was pulled deep into the ship. Her body felt heavy, but her mind felt like it was flying. She could now control the ship with her thoughts. She could see the base, the soldiers, the sky all through the ship's eyes. Her voice and the ship's voice became one. Amina was now the ship. The ship's power unlocked fully. The shields became stronger. The weapons were faster. The Heart of Dawn was now ready. But the ship warned her, "The final weapon is powerful, but it will take energy from you. If you fire it, your mind may not survive." Amina stayed quiet for a moment. Then she said, "If it saves everyone, I'm ready." The countdown continued. 30 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The Devourers were getting closer. General Varric's spy ships were still watching. Varric was angry. She was now bonded with the ship, he growled. If I can't take the ship, I will destroy her. Varric's forces launched another surprise attack. This time, they came with larger warships. They wanted to stop Amina before she could use the final weapon. The battle began in the sky. Human and Valen ships tried to hold the line. But Varric's army was strong. They were pushing closer to the ship. Inside Silent Dawn, Amina felt the attacks like sharp pain in her body. The ship's voice spoke in her head. Use me. Fight back. Amina moved the ship with her mind. It felt natural, like moving her own arms. The ship's cannons fired. Its energy shields shifted quickly. The ship danced through the sky, destroying Varric's fighters. Amina spoke. Through the ship's speakers. Leave now, Varric. You will not take this ship. But Varric laughed. You are only one. You cannot fight us all. Varric's main ship fired a massive missile at Silent Dawn. Amina focused. She guided the ships. Energy to form a powerful shield. The missile hit, but the shield held strong. The ship pushed forward, its lasers cutting through Varric's fleet, one by one. Varric's ships exploded. Varric's soldiers panicked. They had never seen a ship move like this. It was not just a machine, it was alive. Amina felt her connection. Growing stronger, she could feel the ship's thoughts, its sadness, its long years of waiting. You were alone for so long, she whispered to the ship. The ship replied, not anymore. I have found you. Together. They forced Varric's army to retreat again. Varric sent a final message. You may have won this time, but the real enemy is coming. You will not survive them. His ships disappeared into space. The countdown continued. 24 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The Devourers were getting closer. They had already destroyed 2 planets on their way to Earth. Amina gathered her team. We are ready now, she said. But we can't win this alone. She sent a message across the galaxy. She called all the races, even those who once hated. Humans, she said, the Devourers are coming for all of us. This is not just Earth's fight. Stand with us, some answered. Some still doubted. But many were now willing to follow humanity's lead. The ship told her, you have done what no one else could. You have united them. Amina smiled. We will not run. We'll fight together. The ship's lights glowed brighter. The heart of dawn was ready. The final battle was coming. The countdown continued. 23 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds, and Amina, the ship, and humanity would be ready. The countdown continued. 23 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The galaxy was holding its breath. The Devourers were coming. They had already destroyed planets. Nothing survived in their path. Dr. Amina Khan, now fully bonded with the ship Silent Dawn, was ready. But the question remained. Would it be enough? The ship showed her the enemy fleet. Moving quickly through space was worse than she imagined. The Devourers were not normal ships. They were living machines, black, sharp, and massive. They crawled like giant insects, tearing apart anything in their way. The ship said, they do not talk, they do not stop, they only destroy. Amina felt fear deep inside her. She pushed it away. She had made her choice. She would protect Earth. She would protect the galaxy. The human armies gathered near Earth. The Valen allies arrived with their ships. Even some alien races who once hated humans came to help. The message was clear. This was a fight for all. Captain Reese sent a message to Amina. Your people have done something impossible. You made us believe again. Amina smiled. Thank you, Reese. Let's stand together. But General Varric was still out there. Some said he had joined the Devourers. Some said he had disappeared. Amina did not trust him. There was no time to search. The enemy was almost here. The countdown. 12 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. The sky darkened as the Devourers entered Earth's system. There were thousands of them. Huge, cold, silent. The lead destroyer was the size of a city. It looked like a black spider crawling through space. The ship warned her. The Heart of Dawn is ready, but you must reach the center of their fleet to fire it. Amina knew it was dangerous. If she failed, The Devourers would eat Earth. If she succeeded, she might not survive. The battle began. Human, Valen, and allied ships charged forward. The Devourers attacked without fear. Lasers, missiles, and plasma. Beams filled the sky. Allied ships exploded around Amina, but still they pushed forward. Silent Dawn flew through the battle, faster than any ship. Amina's mind controlled every move. The ship danced, dodged, and fired powerful beams. "Captain," Reese called, "we are with you. Keep going." But Amina's energy was dropping. Ship was strong, but the connection was burning her mind. The ship spoke gently. "Your body is weakening. You may not survive this," Amina whispered. "It's okay. We must finish this." Closer she got to the Devourer's core, the more powerful their attacks became. Her shields started to break. Pieces of the ship's armor burned away. She could feel every hit like pain in her own body. But she didn't stop. The Allied fleets fought bravely. Opening a path for Silent Dawn, finally Amina reached the center of the enemy fleet. The largest destroyer was there, the leader, a giant black beast covered in glowing red lines. The ship said, "This is the heart of their swarm. If you fire now, we can stop them." But the ship warned her, "Firing the Heart of Dawn will cost your life." Amina closed her eyes for a moment. She thought about her team. She thought about Earth. She thought about all the lives counting on her. She smiled softly. "I'm not afraid."
Oh, the lie.
The Heart of Dawn glowed with blinding blue light. The energy blast cut through the Devourers, destroying the leadership. The blast spread like fire across the enemy fleet. One by one, the Devourers exploded, their bodies breaking apart in the sky. The enemy was falling, but Amina's body collapsed in the pilot's seat. Her breathing slowed. Her connection with the ship was fading. The ship's voice whispered, "You saved them. You are not alone." Amina's last words were soft. "Thank you, my friend." Her world turned dark. The battlefield fell silent. The Devourers were gone. The Allies cheered. They had won. But they had lost their hero. Or so they thought. Inside the ship's core, something strange happened. The ship's systems glowed gently. It had done something impossible. It had saved Amina's mind. Her body was weak, but her spirit now lived inside the ship. The ship spoke to her. "I will not let you go." Amina opened her eyes slowly. She was alive. She was part of Silent Dawn now. Together, they would protect the galaxy. The countdown was over, but the story was not. The galaxy had just gained new guardians. The countdown was over. The Devourers had been defeated. The galaxy was safe, but the war was not finished. Deep in space, a hidden force was still moving. General Varric had not run away. He had not disappeared. He had joined the Devourers. When their leader was destroyed, Varric used their broken bodies to build a new army. An army controlled by him. It's not just machines, monsters of metal mixed with his own people. Varric wanted revenge. "This galaxy will bow to me," Varric said. "If I cannot control the Silent Dawn, I will destroy it." His new army was huge. And it was coming. Dr. Amina Khan now lived inside the Silent Dawn. Her body was weak, but her mind was alive. She was one with the ship. Her team believed she was gone. They cried for her, but she could still see them. She could still guide them. Through the ship's speakers, Amina spoke to them. "I'm still here. I won't leave you." Her team was shocked and overjoyed. Captain Reese smiled. "You always find a way, Amina." But their happiness did not last. A new signal appeared, a new threat. The ship showed them the danger. Army was close. Amina's voice became serious. "We have to fight one last time." The allies across the galaxy answered her call again. They prepared for the final battle. Varric's fleet arrived in Earth's orbit. His ships were twisted, ugly things, part metal, part devourer remains, part something worse. Varric sent a message. "You should have given me the ship." "Now, I will take everything," Amina answered calmly. "This ship was never yours. You never understood it." Varric laughed. "You're too weak to stop me now. You are just a voice in a dead ship." Mina's eyes glowed inside the control chamber. I am the ship. The battle began. Varric's army attacked with deadly force. His new machines were stronger and faster than before. Human and Valen ships fought bravely, but Varric's army was too big. They were losing ships, losing ground. But Amina and Silent Dawn moved together perfectly. They flew through the battle like a ghost, striking hard and fast. The ship's weapons cut through Varric's fleet. Amina's mind controlled every movement. She felt every hit, every shot, but Varric had saved his deadliest weapon. He had built a super weapon using the Devourer's technology, the giant cannon that could destroy Earth in one shot. He aimed it at the planet. You cannot stop this, Varric said. When I pull the trigger, everything you love will be gone. Amina searched for a weakness, but the cannon was protected by heavy shields. It was impossible to break them from the outside. The ship told her, "There is one way. We can fly." Inside the cannon, through its firing tunnel, "It's too narrow," her team said. "You won't survive." Amina smiled softly. "We've done the impossible before. We'll do it again," Captain Reese called her. "We will clear a path. For you, you won't be alone." The Allies launched their strongest attack, focusing all fire on Varric's guards. They opened a small window, a chance to break through. Amina pushed the Silent Dawn forward at top speed. Varric's ships chased her, but she was too fast. She entered the cannon's firing tunnel. There was no space to turn back. Inside, Amina flew the ship like it was part of her own body. Tight turns, blazing walls, deadly obstacles. The ship's voice whispered to her, "We can do this, together." At the center of the cannon, Amina fired the ship's full power. The blast exploded inside the weapon, tearing it apart. Varric's ship was caught in the blast. His voice screamed through the radio. This is not possible. His ship shattered. Varric was gone. The battle ended. Skies became quiet. The Allies cheered. The galaxy was safe at last. Silent Dawn landed gently back on Earth. Amina's team stood by the ship. Through the speakers, Amina spoke softly. "You did it," her team said. "No," Amina replied. "We all did it," Captain Reese asked. "Can you come back?" Amina paused. "My body can't return, but my mind is here. I am part of this ship now." Her team promised they would visit her. She was not alone. The ship's lights glowed softly as if smiling. The galaxy now had a new protector, not just a ship, but a ship with a human heart. The final battle was over, but Amina's story would continue. The Silent Dawn would watch the stars, and it would always remember the one who chose to fight. The war was over. The galaxy was safe. The Devourers were gone. General Varric was defeated, but something had changed forever. Dr. Amina Khan was no longer just human. Her body was weak, but her mind now lived inside the ship's Silent Dawn. She had become the ship's heart. She was its soul. People from across the galaxy came to Earth. They wanted to see the ship that had saved them all, wanted to meet the humans who stood against the greatest enemy. They called them the New Guardians. Amina's team became heroes. Captain Reese and the Valen people became Earth's closest allies. Even the alien races who once hated humans now showed respect. They finally understood why the ship had chosen them. It was not about power. It was not about technology. It was about courage. It was about heart. Humanity had passed the test. One day, Amina's team stood near Silent Dawn. The ship's lights glowed softly as Amina spoke through the speakers. "You've built a new base," she said. "Yes," her team smiled. "But this time it's not just for Earth. It's for everyone." The base became a center for peace. It welcomed humans, Valens, and many other species. They shared knowledge. They shared stories. They planned together for a future among the stars. Amina's dream had come true, but something else was waiting. The ship told Amina, "There are other old ships like me, sleeping across the galaxy, forgotten, lost." Amina's heart beat faster. "What if they are waiting too?" The ship replied, "They might be waiting for someone like you." Amina's team wanted to search for them. Galaxy was wide and full of secrets. New adventures were waiting. Silent Dawn was ready to travel again before leaving. Amina's team visited her one last time. Her best friend, Layla, placed her hand on the ship's surface. "You're not just a voice in the speakers, Layla," said. "You're still you. You're still our friend." Amina's voice was warm. "I will always be here, and we will always fight together." Captain Reese smiled. "You showed the galaxy something powerful, that even the smallest voice can save the largest world." The ship's engines hummed softly. It was ready to leave. "Where to next?" her team asked. Amina replied, "Where the Silent Ones are waiting." Silent dawn lifted into the sky. Its wings glowed bright blue. It left Earth, heading for deep space. The galaxy watched as the ship disappeared among the stars. But this was not the end. It was a new beginning. Across the galaxy, the legend of Silent Dawn and the brave human pilot spread to every planet. They were known as the New Guardians. They protected the weak. They searched for lost ships. They united old enemies. They kept the galaxy safe. Other alien races no longer ignored humans. They respected them, trusted them. The galaxy was finally working together, thanks to one ship and one human who never gave up. Some say Amina can still be heard when the wind passes through the ship's halls. Some say she laughs with her team through the ship's speakers. Some say she still dreams of Earth, but everyone agrees on one thing. The ship was waiting for humanity all along, not because of their weapons, not because of their power, because of their heart. Amina's story became the story of all humans, a story of hope, a story of courage, a story of standing tall when everyone else had fallen. And her final message was simple. When others run, we will stand. When others fear, we will protect. When others fall, we will rise. Together. The silent dawn flew on, and humanity's journey among the stars had just begun. The end.